Pick the Nintendo Shack and pray. Frederick from Fire Emblem Awakening says, yo.
Greetings, Gooblings! Welcome to this week's episode of the Nintendo Shack Podcast, episode 425, Yoshi and Pictonico. I don't know if I'm saying that right. I'm Rebecca, Delvin's here, and we decided to let Donnie back. We'll give him another chance because we like him.
He's all right.
Hi, Donnie.
Good morning.
How was your vacay?
Very good.
Round 2 was better than round 1?
1,000%. Yep.
That's a relief. You sent some really good pictures. You looked like you were having a good time.
I did. I had a great time. I told various stories that I won't get into here on PSVG if anybody would like to hear them. There were many a story in there for Delvin.
There you go. Go listen there.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, we had a great time. We just got into a fun fight. Not a real fight, like one of those jokey fights where I just woke up. I was very tired. I've had a long week at work. Work is really kicking up a storm, and this week was like the first week, obviously the first week back, I felt it. And I wake up like 5 minutes before the show starts, honestly thinking that everybody is gone to church. They did not. They're all here. So I ran into the kitchen. I'm like, I got 5 minutes. I can make tea. I don't have time for coffee, but I can make tea. My wife goes, I was going to make breakfast, but nobody was up. To which I responded, that has never stopped you before. She's actually very frequent. She always makes breakfast when everyone else is asleep. That's how you
make the breakfast.
Kinda, yeah. Like I was like, that didn't make any sense. And she goes, she starts coming in. She's like, I'll make breakfast and bring it to you. I'm like, oh, that'd be great. And she goes, do we have any eggs? I'm gonna make French toast. And I go, we don't have enough bread to make French toast. If you make French toast, we can't have sandwiches. The whole purpose of buying the bread. She goes, this is why I bring it up. She goes, what's that about? I'm like, well, you kind of always like just decide to make things whenever you want to. She does this often. Like we buy ingredients like say like chili. She'll take all the peppers and make like loaded peppers for dinner. Now we don't have peppers or chili, that sort of thing. And I pointed out to her a bunch. She's like, you are aggressive. I'm not aggressive. I'm having a good day.
Sounds like a lack of communication.
100%.
It sounds like that you didn't let her know that you wanted to use the bread and at least she's asking you before she does it. Oh my God.
Before you defend her, know that everything you just said is true, but for me. It's like you're my lawyer. Because I'm like, listen, just tell me the things you want to make, and I'll make sure we have enough of it. And I go...
Well, she doesn't need your permission. How about you tell her, hey, I'm saving this bread to make sandwiches later so that she can save it and not use it for the French toast. I'm sorry, but if something's in the fridge and you don't tell me that you're going to use it, it's her house too. It's her fridge too. She's allowed to use it to make whatever she wants unless you tell her, hey, by the way, I'm saving this for something.
100%.
So I think this is your fault.
And I said, it is always. It's always my fault.
Correct. That's how that works.
I was like, we can buy more bread. I was like, but, you could tell me.
You can buy more bread.
I said, you could tell me the things you're planning out. Well, here's the thing. I bought groceries yesterday. I said, and every time I buy groceries, we have a channel in our family Discord for grocery requests. And I go, you could tell me the things you're planning to make. I'll make sure we have enough of them.
But she wasn't planning to make you French toast. The only thing that I see is happening here is you are not getting French toast is what's happening. So you're missing out. Yeah, you could have bought 2 loaves of bread because why would you only have one? You have one in the cabinet and you have one in the freezer.
Yeah,
that's how you do. It's your fault.
I have an answer. I don't know if it matters, but I have an answer.
It wasn't on sale this week.
Here's why I bought 1 loaf of bread. Because we just threw away 1 loaf of bread that went bad because nobody used it.
That's not her problem, though, Donnie. It's your problem.
If only we made French toast 5 days ago when we had an abundance of bread.
Why didn't you keep it in the freezer until you were ready to use it?
Yeah, Donnie. Why didn't you?
So anyway.
I think she's planning on using because she probably recognized the problem that you didn't use all of the bread last week.
Yeah.
But you didn't. If you didn't use all the bread last week, maybe she's thinking proactively and saying, we didn't use all the bread last week, and Donnie didn't tell me he's planning on making sandwiches, so I'm going to use this bread to make French toast so it doesn't go bad. I think that she's forward thinking.
Yeah. I'm excited I saved it for the show.
No matter whatever answer you have.
I know. I know. I know.
Chat agrees with me.
2 plus 2 could be 4, but not in this case.
Yeah, I get it. So anyway, we had fun this morning before the show started. We had a great vacation. Really. It was, I'm going to look back and remember it fondly as the weeks ahead suck for me. So we didn't do
now you need to plan another vacation for after all of the weeks.
100%.
Another vacation.
So you have that to look forward to.
I can't do it right after because that's like when the majority of the staff is going to be doing it. That's why I went before.
Right.
But I am going to find some time off. Probably. I was either thinking like in August, September, but to be honest with you, I think I may wait until after the next couple of weeks here. Summer Games Fest goes up and we figure out what's coming out when. I might schedule some time off around some games. Maybe take a week off for Fable. You know, maybe GTA, maybe Ocarina of Time.
Yes.
Yeah.
This is supposed to be my easy week coming up, the 3-day weekend, and they're just working my goddamn nerves.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Well, it's good to see you're feeling better.
Yeah. They're trying their best not to make me feel better.
I didn't know you were sick, Delvin. I'm glad that you're feeling better.
Oh, yeah, I was sick and it's the worst kind of sick, too. It's the sick that you're sick, but you're healthy enough to have to go to work and function. So it's like, all right, I feel like shit, but I have to be here. So it's like, oh, God, this is awful.
I take those days off.
Yeah, I try to.
My one benefit of working in government is that I have an abundance of time off.
I literally
that's lucky.
Physically could not take those days off.
I take time off for little conveniences.
I can't do that. I have 13 days of school left, and I was looking at my days off. I have only taken one personal day this year. I get 3, so I have 2 more. So I scheduled two more days off of those 13 days. So I'm very excited because this school year is killing everybody.
Yeah.
My toxic trait is that I have tons of time and I never take it.
That's horrible. Why would you do that?
That's why I have so much.
Yeah.
I've honestly, there's like a big part of this year is I've been trying to be a lot better at it.
Well, our sick days carry over from year to year, but our personal days don't. So if we don't use our personal days, we lose them. So I want to remember next year that I should save them all for the very end of the year, just like I did this year. I didn't mean to, but it really worked out.
Solid.
Yeah.
Even when I had left early to go get my tooth pulled, it was like I got back to like a goddamn war zone the next day. Like, this is awful. Like, I should probably be at home resting. Like, no, it's a shit show here. You got to go.
Yeah, sometimes you stay home and then it ends up being worse for it.
Yes.
You come back to like a tornado.
Yeah, they pulled my wisdom tooth, Rebecca.
Oh, I had that done.
That's correct, G-Man. I've not tasted French toast in over a year. But suddenly...
Well, you made it your own problem. You basically told her, I don't want French toast. I don't want my beautiful wife to make me food and hand deliver it to me while I'm podcasting.
Yeah, Donnie, you didn't want your hot, flexible wife making you food. How dare you?
And you don't hear me chewing. I got bacon.
Nick, if your company calls you when you're taking the day off, you need to reject that call and ignore them.
Yeah, I've been getting phone calls all day. All day today and yesterday. I'm about to cut this goddamn phone off. I would cut it off if I didn't have to deal with like a family situation after this show. But yeah.
I had to work on vacation. I worked Friday. Last Friday. I worked yesterday. I worked till like 3 a.m. Thursday night. The old Delvin saw it. I was supposed to message Dev. I was up, killing it. I cranked out maybe 2 weeks worth of work overnight.
Yeah,
so
it was working.
Mm-hmm.
That's good.
I had a training Friday morning at 10 a.m. It was our first training for World Cup. And I showed off like a madman. Everyone was like, oh my God, everything looks great. So super exciting. It was worth it. It was worth it.
Good. You're prepared.
Mm-hmm.
Donnie, I played Mixtape.
Oh, tell me all about it.
I haven't finished it yet. I had Josh look up about how far I am into it, and he said I'm a little bit more than halfway. I totally get why you love this game.
Yep.
It's so good. It is definitely vibes. Like he asked me, like Josh didn't watch me. Like I played some of it, and then I said, Josh, you should watch me play some of the game. And he was like, well, what kind of gameplay is it? Like, what do you do? And I didn't really know how to answer him. I said, vibe. You do things, and it's a vibe.
I think you'll get it. What I was trying to put down now that you've touched it is, like, you do the same. Like, if you were just to boil it down to what you do, it's similar to Life is Strange. But when you're playing this game, it doesn't feel like you're playing a Life is Strange game.
Correct.
Right. Like, yeah, it's not the same. It's different. I wouldn't call it that. I feel like that's not the right way to describe it.
I think I described it last week as an evolution of the Life is Strange series and probably where it should have went at.
It's way more...
It's detailed.
I don't know. It's like you do some of that. Like you pick up a
thing
and hear a
movie
story.
where you play, where you like play the scenes, like you do someone that plays the scenes.
You're just not playing it as much as like a Life is Strange game.
No.
Like a Life is Strange game, you really walk around and talk to everyone and talk to them twice and make the thing happen to talk again. Like you're not really doing that in this game.
It does have like the walk around and interact with the objects on the shelf kind of thing that Life is Strange has. Please go away. But you're right, like, you know, and it's like, so I was trying to like think of, well, what does this remind me of? And it reminds me of a lot of things. Like, first of all, the whole art style and like graphic direction is K-pop Demon Hunters. Like, I don't know if anyone has seen that movie, but it is K-pop Demon Hunters in the style and just like the relationship between the three characters. It's like the same thing with the girls in that movie. And then you can like just kind of name any coming of age movie, but I was thinking it reminded me a lot of Superbad because it's like kind of the same three friends trying to get booze to go to a party, reliving their very last moment of high school before they go away to separate lives. One's going to college, the others aren't, kind of thing.
And it's not half as serious as any Life is Strange game wants to be. Like Life is Strange game has, I've often called like there are forced narratives, there are heavy narratives, but it's meant to be, I don't know.
There's stakes in a Life is Strange game,
like
and there's no stakes here.
No,
it's
like
team drama.
It doesn't have. I mean, it's just not that. It's not that deep.
Yeah.
Right. Like it's just friends on their last day. Like it is exactly what it is. It's very, low level. It's chill.
The other thing it reminded me of a lot of is the book/movie, The Perks of Being a Wallflower. It's the same thing. Three friends at the end of high school. One's going away to college, trying to just capture that last moment. And, also the trying to find the perfect song. You talked a lot about how, it places a lot of importance on the right song. Killer soundtrack.
For the moment.
Holy shit, killer soundtrack.
But for the moment, like finding the right song for the moment you're in.
Yes.
That's an art.
And they do that in Perks of Being a Wallflower.
That kids that grew up with mixtapes understand.
Josh watched me play it and he thought, it's cool. It's a pretty game, but like he didn't get it. And I said, you don't get it because you weren't a punk when you were younger. When you were like in middle school and high school, you weren't a punk.
Yeah, I don't think it's for everyone. It's very for me though.
He said he's like a path of least resistance, not a rebellion kind of person. I'm like, that's why you don't get it.
Yeah, if you didn't hang out in parking lot. Like I talked to my kids about it. We were driving and I was like, kids used to hang out in parking lots. My daughter was like, we still do. I was like, what are you talking about? She was like, I went to Walmart the other day and we stood there for like 10 minutes. Like, that's not what I'm talking about at all.
It's going into the Walmart parking lot and taking a photo shoot or like, finding like a place where like, it's your place and nobody else is there.
Yeah.
Or like finding like that one really weird tree kind of thing.
I told him, I was like, we just hang out at the park. And they're like, what'd you do? I was like, whatever. We broke bottles. We raised shopping carts. Like I don't know. We just found stuff to do at the parking lot.
The part that I spent the most time on was the rock skipping scene.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
because it lets you skip rocks until you walk away. And there's so many little things, that you can find. Like if you knock down like 3 of the gnomes, like a big crane will float up and then you can hit that.
I didn't want to tell you that because I wanted people to find it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's just like, what else can I find? And it's like that that, you know, we used to go down to the creek and just do stuff like that, like see what we can find. And like, you know, we've been here 100 times, but like we're finding something new, you know, and oh shit, we hit the boat and it made the boat, you know, what's the verb for a boat moving?
Ignite,
swim away.
Off.
Yeah.
Drive off. Drive off.
Drive off.
Yeah, drive off. Yeah.
And it's like, oh my God, we better run kind of thing. You know, I never TP'd the principal's house, but like, you know, it's kind of that vibe. Like,
Not
you know,
the principal's house, but I did others.
You know, it's that fun, you know, that stakes.
We tore
like,
Halloween up in the trailer park, man. Like those were my glory days. Had a blast.
And just like the opening scene where you're skateboarding down the long road, and it's just such a vibe. The vibe, and then the frolicking over the field, like it just was a moment.
I do feel like those times have I want to say passed. I don't think
where it feels magical, and like obviously, like you're not floating through the fields as you run through it, but that's how it felt.
It captures that euphoric feeling of being with your friends and that freedom that you would find.
Yes.
And the visuals and what happened captures that feeling very well.
The visuals really do capture a feeling.
You're gonna if you felt that then, you're gonna pick that up now. If you don't, you're gonna be like, why are these people floating in the air?
Exactly. Like, for example, one of the last things that I just did was she called up Cassandra and said, hey, like, you know, do you want to go hang out or whatever? You know, just go do something. And she's like, I can't, like my stomach hurts, I'm not feeling well. And then she's like, okay, like whatever. So then when she's walking around, she sees Cassandra out with Jenny fucking Goodspeed. Fuck that bitch.
Jenny Goodspeed.
Hate her. We hate Jenny fucking Goodspeed.
Goddamn right.
Just how she kind of melted back and she's moving backwards in the black and white and everything's like falling around her. Like that captures that feeling of seeing your friend out with someone you hate after they lied to you. It captures that feeling.
That's why it's, I mean, I always hate saying these things. It makes me, I think it feels pretentious, but that is the difference. I often will try to describe that there are games that elevate, right? They become art. And I think this is one of them. Like it's more than just like a consumer product, right? Like it stands out beyond that.
It also, I think it does the teen dialogue probably better than Life is Strange does. Like it's
Way
cringe, but like it was real. Like I forgot that we said cha.
Yeah.
I forgot that was a thing. Cha.
Yep. That's why I was trying to explain like how lived in it feels, how real it, like it feels like the people making it are pulling from the source material versus like I feel like the people that made Life is Strange were looking at the source material.
Yeah.
They weren't there for it. So it's like almost a satire of it. This isn't. This is like, no, we were there.
This was my childhood.
The objects you find, the dialogue that is said when you find the objects you find, like it's right. It's all right. You know, it's like an historian take on this little era. Like they know it. They know it very well.
Yeah. I dig it. I dig it a lot.
Yeah, so I'm I guess close to finishing it because I only spent like 2 hours on it.
Yeah, so you're about done. It's not that long.
Yeah,
You know,
like 4
I
hours
thought maybe I was like almost halfway through, but apparently I'm a little more than halfway through. So yeah, the music is so good. I'm definitely saving lots of the songs.
Oh, for sure. Well, I had most of the songs I already had. I was very happy. I was like, oh my God, I love this song.
Yeah.
And it's great.
Yeah, I don't know a lot of them.
This past year, I've been on a Smashing Pumpkins kick, like really hard. I've been trying to tell my wife, I was like, I want to go see them. And she hates Billy Corgan's voice and she hates the Smashing Pumpkins, I think. Even the ballads that I think she'd love, she's just never really showed a whole lot of interest in them. I may have to go by myself, but it's like, man, it hit really hard for me. I really love it. I get it. I understand why there's people that don't, and I understand why there's people giving it 10 out of 10s. I'd be on the higher side. I don't care enough about review scores, but it's one of my favorite games this year. I'm sorry. What'd you say, Delvin?
Your son don't like Smashing Pumpkins?
He hasn't played it yet.
Smashing Pumpkins.
The group, yeah.
Oh yeah. I don't know. Honestly, I don't know. I don't think so, but I'm not sure.
That seems like a good father-son thing to do.
Take him to Smashing Pumpkins concert.
Yeah.
I don't know. He might like. I think if you'd asked this a year ago, it would have been a resounding no. But in the past year, I think he's getting more and more into like I don't know, like when I separate like the Smashing Pumpkins from like the grunge thing because of like their lyrics. I think Billy Corgan's an incredible songwriter, and I think a lot of his stuff is a little deeper. And Jack is kind of into that sort of thing at the moment, so he might actually. Now that you bring that up, maybe I'll float that his way.
I'm 14 and this is deep.
He's doing a little bit of that. Yeah, he's more like 16, but yeah, he's getting there a little bit.
Yeah, I think you should try him. See what he says.
But it's not really his sound. He's not as into the rock stuff as me. Yeah.
He might want to go just for the vibes, just to hang out with Dad. Sometimes that's just enough.
They're not in Atlanta. They just announced they're doing a reading tour, and I think the nearest one was Nashville or Tampa. And I was like, do I want to go to either one of these cities just to see them? I don't think so. Like if they're in Atlanta, I'd go, but I don't know if I want to like go all the way to Tampa to see them.
What's the difference in time? Like how long would it take to Tampa as opposed to
You'd have to stay overnight.
Yeah. I mean, it'd be a weekend trip at the very least. Either way,
that's a lot for Smashing Pumpkins.
I'd love to go, but
if you go to Tampa, I could probably meet you there. Tampa's not that far from me. That's like 4 hours.
Yeah, it's a lot further than that for me, but I don't think so.
Let me know.
I will.
Because I can rent a hotel room.
That's weird that they're not going to Atlanta.
I thought so too. I think it's because he's just here all the time. Oh. So I think they were like, we don't need to do this here.
Then just wait until they come back.
That's what I'm thinking. That's exactly the plan. Like I was like, I'll just wait till this tour is over.
I'm playing some other random things. I've gone back to Pokemon Leaf Green. I still want to get through that because I've never played the post game of those remakes.
I was playing that before I went on vacation.
Yeah, so I'm making progress through that. It's very like just good, familiar comfort food kind of game. Easy. Josh gets mad at me because I right now I'm trying to get a Tauros in the Safari Zone, and it's really hard to encounter. It has a 1% encounter rate. And it has like a 1% catch rate, like really, really, really hard to get. So like I've only seen it once, so I'm trying to catch it. But I was like beelining, like the moment that I was able to like go there, I like beeline to get there, and I was skipping over trainers, and then like I went to go do the Fuchsia gym leader, and I skipped like half of the trainers in the gym just to go fight Koga, and he's like, no, you have to go fight them, you're not getting the experience. And I still like, even though I was under leveled, wiped them all clean. Like
nice.
We play it so differently. Like he was getting mad.
Yeah.
Wow.
But if I am doing good, then why do I need to? Yeah, it is a skill issue.
Well, Rebecca, maybe you didn't communicate enough to him beforehand.
Yeah, maybe if you would have bought French toast yesterday, Rebecca, you wouldn't have this problem.
The other game that I'm playing through kind of slowly right now, I discovered it in my quest of getting games for Fantasy Critic. I had taken this game and it ended up reviewing pretty well. So I'm like, ooh, it actually looks kind of cute. I'm going to play it. It's called Moomin Troll Winter's Warmth, and it's based on the franchise The Moomins. Have you ever heard of it?
No, I have
It's
not.
like been around for a really long time. It started as books by this Finnish artist and writer, Tova Jansson, and she carried the franchise. There's a whole theme park in Finland, and there's several video games, and it's about these characters, Moomin. And there's also a TV show from the 90s. I've been binging the TV show. It's so wholesome. Like, bad things happen, but like nothing like tragic. Like it's nothing like horribly bad, and there's like no villains. It's just kind of like whatever happens to them in their days of living. And the characters are so wholesome, and I love Moomin. And so this game, it's like, this is probably what you would call a walking simulator. Like there's not a lot of action to it, but normally the Moomins hibernate in the winter, but your little character Moomin, he wakes up in the middle of hibernation and it's still winter and his parents are asleep, and he ventures out and is like trying to help everybody in the winter and is like trying to have a bonfire to bring spring back.
Oh, this is a pretty game.
It's so beautiful. So like even though the gameplay is like, it's not very like action, or like there's not like a lot of things happening really fast. Like you go around and like you have to like throw snowballs at the icicles to get them to fall so it opens up the path, or like, you know, you light the matches to like, you know, light up your cabin, or, you know, you take the snow shovel and like you have to dig out a path so that the squirrel can get through, kind of thing. And so like the whole thing, you're just trying to like build up to do this bonfire and invite people so that the winter goddess or whatever will go away and bring spring or something like that.
Yeah, it's a really nice looking game.
This is another just kind of vibes game. Like it's just very chill and beautiful and like lots of quirky characters, kind of thing. And because I'm binging the show, I'm recognizing a lot of the characters. And I love Moomin. It's kind of my hyperfixation right now.
And how much is the game?
It was pretty cheap. It was I got it when it was on sale. So I think it's $20, but it had like a sale. I think the sale is done now, but I'm sure it'll go on sale again. Like it had like a pre-sale sale kind of thing. It's on Steam as well, but it's just very cute. And there's apparently other Moomin video games, so I recommend if you're looking for another just pretty game to like do things. Like it's not
years old.
Yeah.
I never knew anything about
what
this.
I've been saying about kids games for the longest time. Like make them look good, make them so other people want to play them. Like if you have an IP that's popular, make it look like the show. Mm-hmm. We're at that point where you can make SpongeBob look like SpongeBob now.
That depends on budget, though, right?
Yeah, sometimes, but this looks really good. And I imagine the budget can't be too much for this game.
Like a lot of these IP cartoon games are like, you know, budget releases.
$12 in a sandwich.
Yeah.
But like it's not bad. Like it's not like, you know, there's not glitches or like broken things or like, you know, it doesn't look like it was sloppily put together. It does look like It's kind of a love letter. Like they made it because they love Moomin. Yeah. But apparently the franchise is huge in like Sweden and Finland and stuff. Like I was looking that there's like a whole they have a merch shop on their website, and I thought like, okay, maybe they'll have like a t-shirt, you know, keychain, a mug kind of thing. There's like a bunch of things. They have like a Moomin card game, and they have all of these plushies, and they have building block models, and they have like hundreds of things in their merch store. Like this is like a bigger thing than like apparently it's not like super popular over in the West. I don't know.
It's always
there's 6 games.
Yes.
Yeah.
Wow.
And there were like 3 TV shows over the years, and like there's a bunch of books, and there's a Moomin theme park in Finland.
Well, I like it. It's really nice.
It's like the Finnish Hello Kitty kind of thing. Yeah.
When you see stuff that blows up everywhere except here, and you're like, oh, this is like really huge. We knew nothing about it. Yeah.
Radiohead.
Yeah, and I was reading about Tove Jansson's life, and like she's just like an amazing person, and she was a lesbian, and just an amazing person. Like read into her.
Why did you have to add in that context?
Because she was a lesbian in a time where it wasn't allowed, like where it was illegal. Like she was born in 1914. She like lived through World War II and stuff, and like she married a man, but then like kind of had this secret relationship with like another woman, and just her life was so interesting. Like going through like her relationship with her family, and like she like was very politically liberal and, you know, progressive in a time where like, you know, Nazi culture in Scandinavia was huge, and she like fought against Nazi kind of things like in her art. Just like amazing woman. And I'm happy to support the Moomins.
Sorry to interrupt.
It's okay.
They were John 32, but not half as popular as
they were.
Like not like in Europe.
I knew about Radiohead. Yeah.
Yeah, but not like in Europe.
Yeah.
In Europe, they were fucking huge. You know, like just like Oasis. They're having their comeback tour, so everyone's going to go there now. But Oasis was not half as big here as they were there.
Correct.
And it's interesting how that goes back.
She sounds cool, Rebecca.
She really does. It sounds really.
Yeah, she wrote or illustrated in a wartime satire magazine during from 1929 to 53. Her political cartoons. She drew Adolf Hitler crying as a baby in diapers. surrounded by Neville Chamberlain and other European leaders who tried to calm the baby down. Like, she's just like an amazing person. So I'm very happy to support the movements and my current hyperfixation. And that's kind of just, I'm playing very vibes-based games right now.
That's good.
Where it's like not a lot of action. It's just like, it makes you feel the feels.
Yeah. After I got back from vacation, I spent a day playing Donkey Kong Bonanza. Just trying to, every now and again, I want to go back to it. I do love that game. I love playing it. That game feels so much fun to play. I was talking about with Sean. I hope that's like Donkey Kong forever. I don't know how everybody else feels about that, but I would be happy if that's just like, that's Donkey Kong. Like, just keep making him. It's really great.
Yeah.
Still love smashing through everything. I have a vacation-related story that I saved for Shaq because it was about my 8BitDo controller. Remember I told you guys how they fucked me with this button?
Mm-hmm.
And I was trying to find community. I found someone on Reddit who he bought 10 controllers and only got 3 correct buttons. He had 7 incorrect buttons. And it just so happened that we were a perfect match.
Wow.
I didn't get the left one. He didn't get the down one. We both got each other's corresponding buttons. So I was like, he lives about 2 hours from me. I was like, can we meet up on my way to the beach? We couldn't figure out a way to make it happen. We had like 4 or 5 different plans to meet in different places at different times, and it just didn't line up. So I was like, hey, I'll pay for you to put it in the mail if you send it to me.
It can't be. Put it in a freaking envelope. Put a stamp on it.
The guy was like kind of against, like, he just didn't want to like spend any money on this endeavor at all. He was like, I'm happy to meet you, but like I got to be at work at like 12, and I was just trying to be, convenient. So I was like I'll pay for you to mail it to me. Like, it can't be that much. We're talking $5.
Not
so
even.
He put his in the mail. I put mine in the mail. He got his the next day. Mine is somewhere in Memphis, Tennessee. Because my address is Dallas, Georgia, it got routed to Dallas, Texas. And it was on its way through Arkansas before they figured it out. And then they've routed it back. It somehow came through the Memphis collection. And today, I think last night, it arrived in Atlanta. So I'm assuming at some point it will arrive here soon.
I hope so.
Me too, because...
if it doesn't, now you don't have one to trade.
Correct.
Yes.
Well, one of our news stories is about the Analog 3D, and then also a game that I've been very excited about for months, released yesterday. And I don't want to play it because I'm waiting on this button. Like, I want to get the button, update my console, and then get into the thing. Because Rebecca, they just made a WCW NWO Revenge mod where they basically fixed the character. They added the 4 horsemen, they fixed the stables, and they added intro music for all the wrestlers.
Okay.
To an old N64 game. I'm really excited about it. So I got to get that. I'm also playing Yoshi, and I'm playing Bubsy. I started playing Yoshi last night. I played Bubsy the day it came out because it's much shorter, apparently. I was listening to Jeff and Mike talk about it.
Oh, Josh was playing it yesterday.
I think
he said it was good.
It might be less than 5 hours. I'm very happy that he said it was good. That does make me happy, Rebecca, because this motherfucker right here and everyone else in the Discord when it came out started posting screenshots of Metacritic scores about how terrible Bubsy is. And
what?
Listen.
I didn't
no, you did. You own it. You did.
No. What was funny was I didn't post a single thing, and then everybody got on my case because Bubsy sucked. They were like, yeah, Delvin. I'm like, but I wasn't the one.
Yeah, you were like, yeah, Donnie. That's what you did. You were like,
They were like,
they have to go scroll up and find
they
receipts.
were like, fuck you, Delvin. Bubsy's up, but I wasn't waiting for Bubsy. Donnie was waiting for it. You too, Delvin. Fuck you.
Well, here's the thing that I'll tell you all is that they're wrong. Bubsy's good. It's really fun to play.
It sounds like it's good.
Is it amazing? No, but it's really fun.
It doesn't. That game doesn't need to be amazing.
Correct. But it's not a bad video game at all. It's a short video game, which is maybe why the reviews are not happy about it. But I mean, elevator pitch. All right, think of a game that looks like Yoshi's Woolly World. Make it 3D and then make it cel shaded. That's what the game, like that's the style of the game.
That sounds fun.
Then make it 3D Mario World. Like Mario 3D World. That's
the only level that I watched Josh play, I told him it looked like he was playing one of the Mario Sunshine floodless levels.
Yeah, that too. It reminds me a lot of Mario 3D World. And Bubsy has Bubsy's really fun to control. Like Donkey Kong Bonanza, it's fun to play. And that's the important part. Because Bubsy can like roll, he can attack, he can jump, he can glide, and he does the cat thing where you can attach to things and run up and down them like Mario 3D World. And then you get dropped in this big open level where you can do whatever you want. There are people that speedrun it, and there are leaderboards, and those leaderboards are blowing my mind because I'm not playing it for speedruns. I would never do that. I'm playing it to try and find all the stuff every time I play it. So I beat a level, and it took me like 15 minutes. And then I opened the leaderboard, and somebody ran that level in 28 seconds.
Whoa.
Now, here's why that's crazy. These levels are, like, huge. Like, seriously, at one point I was like, can I save mid-level? Like, I don't want to finish this. Like, they're long. It's a big level. It's not like a little quick, Mario Maker level or something like that. No, they're big. They give you ample room to play around with these mechanics. And anybody completing them in 28 seconds, kind of mind-blowing. At one point, I will want to look some stuff up on YouTube and see people doing that. I'm not going to do that. I figure that would be like the things that like Jeff and Mike get into because they like doing that. But I'm here trying to find all the stuff, and I'm having a blast. The music slaps. The game looks good. Bubsy's fun. My big stone that I would throw is in playing the demo, it has like this fourth wall, jokey, like make fun of itself kind of humor. Yeah. It doesn't really land in the game at all. The cutscenes are boring. The jokes are just not that funny. It's not like it. I think it's bad. I don't think it's done very well, but like it doesn't ruin. Like you can just skip it and play the game, which is kind of what I started to do. After I hit like the third or fourth cutscene, I was like, I don't have to keep watching. Is it
bad as in bad or bad?
No, it's bad. It's just not
Bubsy
like
his jokes and quips are usually cringy bad anyway. So it's like
they're just flat.
Okay, there you go.
Like you're just sitting there like unmoved, unbothered by it, like just would rather skip it.
Yeah, I figured it was gonna be I figured the game was gonna be like a 7. So people like saying the way they said about like, what did you expect this Bubsy?
I mean, it's by far and away the best Bubsy game ever.
Which I also expected. Like, okay,
like yeah, it's not close.
They could do a good job with Bubsy now.
Now let's talk about Yoshi.
Donnie, now this game you did sell me on, so now I'm worried.
And I do like it. Okay. I do. Don't get me wrong.
I did buy this game.
It's beautiful. Like really, it's really beautiful. And if you can, I would encourage you play it in handheld. You can play it both, but for some other reason, I sat down last night, started playing it handheld, and I was like, I feel like this. Like I feel closer to it. Like I don't know, having it closer to my eyes. I'm like, man, this game is really pretty. It's slow to open, so I've only played it for about an hour, and I played like the first 3 or 4 levels, and I was like, is this it? Like I hope it does something else because I'm starting to get bored. And then it started doing other things.
Okay, thank God.
And I was like, okay, this is a little bit better.
Because this is the one I didn't buy because of Donnie. Like, did I mess up?
It's not bad at all, and it there's nothing wrong with what it is. So essentially, you have the storybook, as you guys already know, you saw the trailers, and on the storybook there are like creatures running around, and you hover your magnifying glass over it, and then you essentially open up a level about that creature, and you jump into the level, and the whole game, it's not about finishing the level. The whole game is about basically like trying to trigger these like mechanics together. So like you'll find a creature and maybe it follows you or attacks you, and maybe you can lead it to do something else. It's just all about interactivity, like with these physics. It's like maybe what happens if you throw an egg at it? What happens if you jump on it? What happens if you lick it? And you're kind of documenting all of these different interactions. It's nice because the game is based on exploration. Like just get in there, kind of figure it out. I think the reason I was finding it a little boring early on is I was just figuring it all out just in the first run. Like they would be like, and you did it all. And I was like, really? Like I was wanting like more beneath the surface, like more hidden things, more things to find. I wasn't finding any. And last night, wife and I were watching a movie, and I was playing while we were watching the movie, and I started to find some of that stuff. Some of that stuff I was looking for definitely started to show up. So, yeah, ultimately, like I said before, I'm not sure if I didn't say it here, I don't know. Ultimately, I think it's been pretty clear since this game was announced. If you're into a Yoshi game or not. Like if you like Yoshi, you'll probably like this one. If you don't, you probably won't. I was hoping and expecting that this was going to be like the best Yoshi game ever made. I don't think that, but that's my first impression. Like, I do think Yoshi's Woolly World is probably better than this game.
Why would you think this is the best Yoshi game? There's nothing about this that made it look like it could possibly be the best Yoshi game.
Now you're going to get berated again.
Yeah, I disagree, but it doesn't matter.
There are only 2 Yoshi games.
That's crazy.
John 32 gave a good answer. It's beautiful and innovative.
It is. So it's doing something different. And in that regard, it's fresh. I was just hoping there was a bit more there. And I think there is. I think it just takes a little longer to get into it.
Okay.
I think that entire first chapter book is like a tutorial. And like once you get beyond it, I feel like it's starting to open up a little bit. But it's gorgeous. Music's nice. Like all the check off the box things Yoshi does well. But yeah, it's not my favorite Switch game this year so far. But
I wish that there was a Switch port for Woolly World. I want to play that again. Me too. I have it on 3DS. But yeah, we'll see. Like I said, first impressions. My first impressions of Mario Tennis were ass. I love that game. So like, we'll see. I got to keep playing it. I've only played it a couple hours. But my first hour, like, I was kind of bored. I'm just going to be honest. Like, I'm going to be true to what I was feeling. But I kept playing it again, and it did get better. Now, I'll tell you what. Had I played it the second hour and it stayed bored, I may have not. I may have come in with way worse things to say. But the second hour got a lot better. So I'm hoping that progress continues. But I am not as over the moon with it. And I want to be clear. It's not bad. Just like Bubsy. It's not bad. Don't take this as a review. I just started playing them. I haven't finished them. I'm not ready to make up my mind on them yet. Just is
first
it a
impressions.
vibes-based game?
It is cozy. I think my wife is going to love Yoshi. Because it's just kind of about walking around, like finding the flowers, seeing the animals, and like making them do stuff. It is just kind of, it's like, to use the word, good feel. Like it's just about feeling good. Just kind of, it's a happy game. There's just not a lot to it. There's not a lot of challenge. But I was hoping there were more hidden things, and I think there are. Like I said, I just started to find some. I think there's a lot more. I think it just takes a bit to get there. Which shouldn't be a surprise to us, because we know how Nintendo are with their onboarding. Like, they can be a bit slow. I felt like it was a bit slow. So if you got this game, and you played it for 30 minutes, you didn't like it, I mean, you may not, I'm not telling you you have to keep playing it, but I think it gets better if you give it more time.
Okay.
I
hate when games have a slow start. Like, I
me
want
too.
you to get into it.
Me too. Like, I am the same way. So I kind of, it's always a thing that, like, I want things to hook me a little earlier. I do think, and I'll segue for you, Delvin, I think somewhat clouding my judgment over all of this is I'm also playing Lego Batman on PlayStation 5, thanks to Haley Pass. Okay. And that game's just way better than all these other games. Well, so, like, I am playing Yoshi, but I kind of just want to play Batman. And I'm playing Bubsy, but I just want to play Lego Batman. Yeah. Because I've played all 3 of them, and Lego Batman is beyond better than the rest of them. It is very good.
Correct.
So,
well, tell us about that. Looks like Delvin played it also.
Yeah. I want to bring it to the table because honestly, it's going to be something that I think a lot of people want to keep their eyes on it for when it comes out to Switch 2. As long as it works, which I don't see why it shouldn't work. The game is fantastic. It's kind of what you wanted. And to me, I didn't expect what I got. Because in my head, because I didn't follow too much of the story behind everything, because I was like, okay, this is going to be what the Star Wars thing was. The Star Wars Adventures was for Batman. Like, okay, you could go to each one of the Batman worlds and kind of play that series of movies. This isn't that. What it is it's a retelling of the Batman saga. And it melds together the whole universe, and it melds together the movies in a way that it fits chronologically into the story. And there's elements from the movies in each part of it. Like, you not to get too much in the spoilers, but you start off as Bruce Wayne as a kid, and you do the whole thing that happens there. And there's elements to that whole thing that happens in Crime Alley that you kind of have to interactively play through. And then you start with the beginning of Batman Begins, with Bruce training to become Batman with Ra's al Ghul and stuff like that, and you're training with Talia and all that stuff. And it's a whole story behind it. It's its own unique story with elements from the movies, and it makes it really cool. So it's not like you just playing the movie one to one. It kind of adds new elements to it that gives it its own fresh feel to it. And you're learning how to be Batman in this universe as you play. And I think that's really cool. Like they're like, okay, here's the batarangs. Here's how you throw them. Now you got to do this training. And they're doing it in a way where you're training as Bruce Wayne to be Batman, so it doesn't feel like you're playing a tutorial, even though you are. Because it's not done in a tutorial way. It's like you're training to be Batman. And as the story goes on, it's really cool how they add elements of the Batman mythos and the stories from the movies into it. Like, you jump from that part and you jump into actual Gotham and like open world area when you're Batman and you're driving in the Batmobile from the Batman movie, hanging out with Commissioner Gordon. And it's done really cool. And, you have like little things happen that happen in the movie, happen in the game. And they kind of connect it in a way that adds to the story. But it doesn't feel like a one-to-one retelling of it. And it's freaking cool. Like the combat in it is fun. It's cool. It plays like the Arkham games. I would say it feels. I put it on the hard mode. I think it's the Dark Knight mode, which I never do with games, and it still doesn't feel that hard. Like the combos is not really difficult to do. The counter and stuff's not really difficult to do, and I'm having a great time with the game. I love where the story's going. I love how when you switch characters, like Batman, you get his Batmobile, or if you bought the collector's edition, you can get the tumbler from the game, the Arkham games and stuff like that. Or if you play as Commissioner Gordon and you call for a car, you get a police car, and you're riding around in that. It's so many like cool little details the game has that if you're a Batman fan, you would love. And it's so much stuff there that's really, really cool. I'm like, I want to say 2 hours into the game, and I'm loving my time with it. It's
good.
Traveling the world, being Batman.
Lego Batman's pretty great. Like there's
really good.
There's a ton of care into like every aspect. Like it looks great, it plays great, the story is good. Like they really sent it. This is a really good one. Hopefully the Switch 2 port comes soon. I agree with everything Delvin said, so I'll just add this bit. It runs pretty okay on Steam Deck. So ahead of release, they released their tech specs and they were super heavy. Yeah. And their first preview event, people were talking about the game not running so great. I do think the Switch 2 port will be okay. Now that I've seen it out in the wild, this game seems to scale a lot better than I was giving it credit for. So I'll get the Switch 2 port whenever it comes out for sure.
Have you played in fidelity mode yet? Since you played on PS5?
I'm just playing on performance mode.
I played on performance mode at first, and it looks great. And it plays great, of course. Playing in fidelity mode, it's a little distracting because there's too much ray tracing almost in it. Like, everything is too shiny and too
wet.
bright and wet. Yeah, I'm like, I might have to turn this down. Like,
I was always going to play in performance mode. Like I don't care enough about all that. Like I do care about I want a Lego game to play smoothly.
Yes.
I don't want to suffer, dips and low frame rates and stuff in a Lego game. That would be an annoyance.
Yes.
So,
the game's fantastic. I love it.
Yeah.
I love that it adds elements of the movies without telling the one-for-one story of the movie. And it gives you your own.
It's its own thing.
Yeah. And even the characters from it, the ones they're using, are like elements of different things. Like you got the Lego Batman is Lego Batman essentially, but the Commissioner Gordon is the Commissioner Gordon from the Batman. And of course, because of the Lego game, I imagine you can just change them up at any point in time and add any Commissioner Gordon or add in your Batman or your Joker if you want to use the Heath Ledger Joker or whoever you want to use. Yeah. As the story goes, you can kind of just mix and match. But yeah, so far, I'm loving it. It's great.
Yeah, me too.
I want to make a prediction.
Okay.
I just thought of it. I'm going to predict that they're going to announce Ring Fit Adventure 2 this year.
That's a good prediction.
Do you want to know why?
Why? Because
Sure.
they just announced it.
Because this is super secret. Anyone listening, like, your lips are sealed. You're sworn to secrecy.
Scouts Hunter.
I just ordered Ring Fit Adventure off of eBay for part of Josh's birthday present.
Okay.
Because remember we were talking about that?
Mm-hmm.
And I got it for $50. And I'm gonna play it with him, and we're gonna get fit.
I do like that game.
Is that like an offensive thing to get someone for their birthday?
No.
Yes. Very offensive. You just
I don't
call
think
him
so.
fat. Just on a show with thousands.
Because he wants to get weights.
Yeah.
And I'm also gonna get him weights.
Yeah.
Yeah. You call him fat. It's okay.
You could do Ring Fit with weights.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Yeah.
And I think we'll do it together.
I would buy a Ring Fit too, for sure.
Does he know that you're getting this for him?
That's why it's a secret, Delvin.
But does he watch the show? Would he know?
No,
Sneaky
he doesn't.
sneaks.
He doesn't watch the show. He's over there streaming right now. That's why I
He's
waited until
listening
he
to her.
started his stream.
Yeah, but he can hear this.
No, he can't.
It'd be funny if he's on stream talking about how he can hear her.
Yes.
Like she's talking about him, like he's
he
on stream and he's like, I can hear her in the other room. She thinks she's being sneaky.
She's calling him fat.
he is oblivious, unaware.
Okay.
No, he definitely does not hear it.
Okay.
Yeah. I would buy Ring Fit too. And I think I don't know if it's coming out this year.
I didn't say it would come out this year. I said it would be announced.
Yeah, it does make sense though, because with the Joy-Con and stuff, people that are upgrading the Switch 2 can't play that game. So it would make sense for them to get at the very least.
I shouldn't have any problem playing it on the Switch.
At the very
2,
least, get
right?
a new ring out. Well, you need Switch 1 Joy-Cons.
I have Switch 1 Joy-Cons.
Yeah, that's the only thing.
I can't use Switch 2 Joy-Cons?
No. Because they go in the rails. That's how the ring works.
Oh.
Yeah.
But I can play it on the Switch 2.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah, you have no problem with that. But you still need a Switch 1 ring. You need Switch 1. You still need Switch 1 accessories. Because the Switch 2 has the
We have
magnets.
a ton of those.
Speaking of that, my MOBA pads are on the way.
Okay.
I might have them by the next episode.
That's great.
Maybe. Yeah. They shipped out while I was on vacation. So I'm waiting for them to cross over from China.
China.
Do you lose weight playing Ring Fit?
You can. If you stick to it.
Because I want to lose 3 pounds.
Like I clearly didn't, but yes, if you stick to it, you can.
Didn't work for me. But it might
I didn't stick with it. I didn't play it every day like I should have. I played it every day for like 3 weeks and then I stopped. But if you stick with it, like it is a good workout.
Maybe we'll set it up like on the Switch 1, like in the living room or something. And then the Switch 1 can just be like the Ring Fit machine.
I think Ring Fit is like a great option if you have like, let's say you're working out and let's say you do like 2 or 3 other things, like other programs. Ring Fit's like a great one day to throw in there every week. You know, it's like to do something different, to change it up, to make it a little fun. But if you're just going to do Ring Fit endlessly, I think it gets pretty repetitive.
Okay.
Okay. Well, we'll see.
What
I got it
other
for
gifts are you
$50.
getting him?
What?
That's also important. What other gifts are you getting him?
Well, I'm going to get him the weights that he wants. And then also one of the personal dates I took was on his birthday. And he really wants to go see that Star Wars movie in the theaters. So I said I would take him there and to go
Is a Star
eat
Wars
lunch.
movie in the theaters?
Yeah. Mandalorian Grogu. It's called AKA Cash Grab.
He really wants to see it. So I'm going to take him to see that and go out to lunch.
Yeah.
I never jumped into any of the Mandalorian things.
Yeah. I like it. I like the movies, the TV show. I don't know if you want to see this movie yet. Feels kind of cash grabby.
I don't know anything about Star Wars, but he asked me to go with him. And I said, that sounds like a great birthday present.
Damn.
Nice.
I say damn because I think about the things my women want for their birthdays, and it's not movie tickets. It's not, it's like, hey, can we go to Spain?
Oh, am I giving him a bad birthday present?
I'm not saying that at all. I'm just saying
If you're holding yourself to the standards that the Delvin lives in, yes.
Yes.
But just know that Dev and Delvin both get very lavish.
We get each other things all the time. Birthday's just another time for it.
Lavish presents, these two.
Oh.
Puts every present my wife has ever got me to absolute and utter shame. I let Melissa in on this. I was like, yeah, it's become a thing on the podcast. She's like, what? I'm like, just everyone's hating on your present. She's like, really? I was like,
when's
okay.
when's Melissa's birthday?
You're a bad gift giver. It's okay.
No,
there are worse things in the world.
It's not when Melissa's birthday. It's when Donnie's birthday. See, we already fucked
No,
up.
because
we talked to better for Donnie.
We talked about her next birthday.
That's 2 birthdays away. I got one, and then the next.
Okay.
The next one is my trigger to start planning for the next one.
You got it.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. Because I was thinking about that the other day.
I'm gonna start making phone calls then about trying to line that up timing wise.
Yeah. Yes. Okay. Anything else before we get into the news?
I don't have any.
News.
I want to get rolling because I have to go to my parents at 3:00 and I have to go pick up a fruit tray.
Oh, let's get a move on. Good for you. We don't have a whole lot of news this week. As we talked about, Yoshi's out, Bubsy's out, Tales of Arise is out, Coffee Talk Tokyo is out.
Is that the one you wanted to wait for your buttons?
No, that's just WCW NWO game.
Coffee Talk Trophy.
Coffee Talk Tokyo, yeah.
These are buttons for that.
They all got pretty decent reviews except for Bubsy comes in at 67. It's better than that, but
6-7.
6-7. Nintendo has announced Pictonio.
Pictonico.
It's a mobile phone minigame app that's very WarioWare-like, where you get some free games and then the others you can unlock in paid bundles, ultimately up to 80 minigames to mess with your pictures. Comes up May 28th on iOS and Android. I did not care about this at all. I'm never going to do this.
They really said, oh, people want a Wario game for mobile? Let's see how we can innovate this and make it something that nobody wants.
Why didn't they just make it a WarioWare thing? Why is it Pictonico and not Wario Nico?
So out of touch.
I was just like,
nobody wants this. Kids don't want this. Adults don't want this.
Now watch it be like Tamagotchi Life. Watch it go crazy viral because everyone thinks it's funny.
It's not because of the model of paying for the bundles. Absolutely
I agree with
not.
you. This is like Pokemon and Friends. Like nobody wants this. Yeah, that was I did judge this on announcement. I saw the article that came on Nintendo today. I was like, I'm never touching that, and I haven't thought about it since. So I don't think this is a great story for us at Nintendo Shack. I was thinking maybe. I was like, maybe Rebecca will get it. Nope.
What?
That was my thought. I was
offensive.
I was going to be like, Rebecca, tell me all about this app.
Who do you think I am?
Delvin, thoughts? No. Okay. Well, you've heard.
I want to find one person who's thinking about downloading this.
Shaq collectively shits on this game.
Kyle the Pug. You're like some Kyle the Pug.
No, I don't think anybody's downloading this. They're gonna have one download, and it's gonna be like.
I can see Kyle the day it comes out. Hey everybody, Kyle the Pug stream Pictonico.
Just making fuck you, Kyle the Pug memes on it and stuff like that.
We'll see. We'll see if we ever hear about that again. In more important news, Bloomberg has reported that Nintendo, in contrary to what they did in their earnings stuff, I don't know if you guys talked about that when I was gone, but the earnings came out. Nintendo is upping their Switch 2 sales forecast around 20%, asking manufacturers to make more parts for them. Following their price hike that was announced, Switch 2 sales are up in Japan alongside Tamagotchi Life, which is taking off, as well as Pocopia goes over 1 million units sold. Tamagotchi Life Living the Dream is the #1 best-selling game in the United States for April. And Nintendo also charts Pocopia 6th, the Mario Galaxy Pack 7th, and Mario Kart World 10th. Remember when everyone was like, why are they doing the Mario Galaxy thing? I already have one. Why are they doing it? Like, that's why. Because it's the 7th best-selling game months after releases. So yeah, what do you guys think about that?
I think these are like whatever statistics.
Okay.
I think they've fooled everybody. Like, hey, we're not meeting our expectations. Now they're like, hey, we're not only meeting them, we're like 20%.
That's the Nintendo way to do it. Is to be very conservative with investors and then try to outperform it.
Yeah.
I mean, I get what you're saying, Rebecca. Tamagotchi Life being the #1 bestseller is not an insignificant number. Tamagotchi Life feels huge. This game is really doing numbers very quickly, very fast.
What other game would it be competing with right now? Nothing else has come out in April.
I'd have to pull it up. There were other games, like other big games that it's outselling. But But I didn't write down the third-party ones because we just do the Nintendo stuff. But still, like, it feels like they're moving units. I saw that Nintendo was allowing people to buy Switch 2s at the pre-price before the price increase through My Nintendo in Japan, and apparently they're really cranking out units that way. So it'd be interesting to see the next time they update their numbers how much this is done. It's almost like the price increase sold units.
Yes.
Like price going up, and everybody
I think that's
started
a
buying
strategy.
them. Everyone started buying them.
That's a legitimate strategy.
It's working. It's working at least.
That's why they did it and said it's coming out in September with the price increase instead of saying right now, so that they could squeeze out some more sales.
We will see come September when the price goes up if the sales start to flatline. But right now, everything's firing along. Virtuo Studio says they want to bring GTA 5 and Red Dead Redemption 2 to Switch too. Those would be good ports one day. Yeah. I presume Red Dead Redemption 2 is probably in the works.
I thought that was already rumored.
It has been, so I'm assuming that they're kind of teasing that. The Adventures of Elliot got a new demo. It's the prologue demo, which you can play now. Next to a new gameplay trailer. Reminder, that game comes out June 19th, so a little under a month away. If you're pretty excited for that one, you can play it today.
That's the second demo the game has gotten.
Mm-hmm. Yep. This one carries over. So,
is this Square Enix?
Yeah.
They'll do anything but Chrono Trigger, won't they?
Wait, it's funny. We should have someone clip that because I think they're going to announce Chrono Trigger.
I hope so.
I think they're going to announce Chrono Trigger. I don't know if it's going to be this year, but I think that's coming soon. I really do.
Well, so is Christmas.
There's been a lot of buzz around that lately. Like for the last year, there's a lot of energy. It's kind of like the Ocarina thing. There's just all this energy around Ocarina Remake, and I was like, where's it coming from? Why does this keep happening? And I couldn't really ever find like a source. Chrono Trigger is very similar. I just see there's a lot of discussion. There's like the demand, I guess is the word I'm looking for. There's a lot of demand for this Chrono Trigger remake thing. I think they're going to do it, but we'll see. I know you've probably heard that, for 15 years. I'm not as into Chrono Trigger as others, but I see it. It has been a thing. Like even on 3DS.
If it comes out on Switch, would you get it?
If it was, probably an HD 2D one, I would. I would try it again because I only played Chrono Trigger on DS is when I played Chrono Trigger, and I just wasn't that into it. But I'm just not in. It's like Final Fantasy. I'm just not that into that sort of game. I don't know if I would be into the 2D HD. Probably not, but I would probably buy it just to have it. I would give it another try though. Like Final Fantasy, I would try it. I would be like, let's try and play this. Warhammer has announced a new game called Age of Sigmar: The Deathmaster. It's a 2D action platformer, Metroidvania sort of games coming to Switch 2. No date's been announced yet. White Owls confirmed that Hotel Barcelona is coming out on Switch and Switch 2 soon. No date yet, but they say soon. It's $35. This is the Swery and Suda game where they play like it's like these horror villains, like these horror movie villains. Have you seen any of that? We talked about this for years. I don't have to get into it.
I don't know anything about this.
It came out. I could tell as I'm saying, and I'm like, she has no idea what I'm talking about. It came out last year, and I was always wondering where's the Switch port. Well, here it is. About a year later. Genshin Impact has recently added Nintendo Switch logon services to the game, which makes you think that maybe, finally, 10 years after it was announced, maybe, Genshin Impact might show up on Switch.
Oh, it's not already?
Nope. It was announced for Switch, but it never released.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, if they're adding Nintendo Switch account login, then
you would have
no
to
brainer.
Yeah,
why else would they do that?
If Nintendo is planning a direct, which, hint, hint, we have a rumor about that. If Nintendo is planning a direct, it feels like this might be one of the things that's.
Why did it take them so long to put it on Switch?
I think they were wanting to put it on Switch, maybe realized it wasn't that feasible and just canceled or put it on hold until the Switch 2. If I had to guess. But yeah, I don't know. My last news story before we talk about a couple rumors is the Analog 3D got an OS update while I was on vacation, and they've added save states that they're calling memories. So if you don't want to deal with memory packs or saving on the cartridge, you can now just save states of the game directly to the system. I've seen some caveats. These do not act as save files. I'm saying that for a reason. I don't know why so many people in the analog and N64 Reddit thought it was like save files. It's not a save file. Like it saves your state in a game. So the difference being on N64, if you were to create a save file like at the login screen, like before you pick a file, right? It won't keep saving your game once you enter the game. Like you need to enter your campaign. Like, okay, I'm gonna use. I realize what I'm saying doesn't make sense. If you're using Ocarina of Time as your example, you get what 3 save files in Ocarina of Time. You can't use your save state at the campaign select screen and expect it to keep saving your game. You got to be in the file and then back up your save state and just keep using that file. I think that's common, like that's bare bones, that's basic knowledge, but boy, I've seen a lot of people get that wrong. They're like, I just lost 3 hours of Ocarina of Time because these don't work. It's like, no, they work. You just kept going back to your file select screen.
So it works just like a save state does in Virtual Console.
100%, yeah, but people are messing it up somehow. I don't have it yet, so maybe there's more to it, but I've been reading people online, they're struggling with it a little bit. But I think everyone here gets it. Yeah, if you're very familiar with Virtual Console, it's exactly how it works.
Okay.
But I'm pretty excited about that. It's a big update. So, but I don't want to mess with it until I get my controller fixed. So, waiting on that button.
The Analog Pocket has save states.
That's good. Yeah, because there are people talking about cheesing it. I was like, yeah, you can do that if you want. If that's how you want to use it. But man, there was a thread that was getting a lot of activity where somebody lost like 4 hours of a dungeon because they created the wrong save state and went back in time. I'm like, yeah, that's how save states work. like I was so confused. But it's happening. So I felt the need
about how they're confused.
Yeah, I felt the need to explain it.
Okay.
Jeff says the Direct's coming. He says he expects something between Summer Games Fest in the middle of June. So you're in that pocket.
Hi, Jeff.
Yeah, hi, Jeff. And a Swiss retailer has listed Devil May Cry 5 for Switch 2, releasing August 28th.
We've been talking about this one for a while, right?
Yeah.
This is like the secret that everybody knew.
I don't know about that. When we were talking about it, you brought it up, and you were like, they should port that. And I was like, they absolutely will port Devil May Cry 5 over. Because Devil May Cry 5 was the best-selling Devil May Cry game ever. Yeah. By a large margin. So it was always going to get ported up.
It's a great game, too.
I'll buy it again. For sure. That's it. Unless I'm like, I feel like I was missing something this week. Maybe it's just the vacation. I felt like something happened and I just couldn't find it. Did anything big happen? Anything you guys wanting to talk about that I missed?
Not really.
Yeah, kind of that lull before Summer Games Fest, I think.
Yeah.
When is Summer's Games Fests?
Shauna was telling me, I think it's next week. The week after this week.
It's not even summer yet.
2 weeks.
Summer doesn't start until June 20th. What's going on?
So it's before that. I think it's like June 5th or something like that.
It's summerish.
Spring Fest. We're in spring.
It's summerish. Summerish Game Fest.
I have a bone to pick with Jeff Keighley.
I think once school's out, it's summer.
School's not out.
Jack's last day was Wednesday.
What?
Yeah. So
our last day is like the 14th or something of June.
Poor kids.
Or no, it's a Sunday. Never mind. It's like the 12th, and then teachers have to go until the 17th.
Man, that sucks. Yeah, once Jack's out of school, it's summer. Like to me, like we're in summer here. Summer has happened.
Okay. We have chat questions directly from you, the listeners. Starting with TPR wants to know, would any human stand against Yoshi in a food eating competition? Why or why not?
Joey Chestnut.
Kobayashi.
Does he eat food other than like enemies?
Oh, it's about Yoshi. Well,
I assume Yoshi eats everything.
I think the only one that would beat him is Kirby. And that's not a human.
The thing about Yoshi is Yoshi's always...
Oh, he does eat fruit. Yes, he does eat fruit. Good call.
Mm-hmm.
Yoshi's a spitter. He don't swallow, so that's a problem.
Well, he does. It just turns into an egg.
Yeah.
I'm going to say no for humans because he can just eat over and over and over again, and he just poops out an egg.
Joey Chestnut's a good answer.
Yeah.
He takes
hot dog eating champion.
He takes like now 20 glizzies.
I don't like that. Don't like it. Don't like it.
The thing that I don't like about it is that they soak it in water first.
Don't like it.
That's the worst part.
I don't want to think about it.
Imagine eating a soggy hot dog bun. Like, I'm out at the bread. You've lost me immediately.
Yeah, I want to enjoy the hot dog.
That's gross. That's so gross. Like, why would you do that? Oh. Yeah, didn't they eat like 60 hot dogs or something in one sitting? That's insane.
Don't like it.
No, Yoshi would just eat all of them at once and just make you feel bad.
Mm-hmm. Famajeff asks, Tomodachi Life is a hit. Pokopia was a hit. Animal Crossing has new life. Is Nintendo specifically targeting cozy gamers with the Switch 2? No. Because Tomodachi Life is not a Switch 2 game. Animal Crossing just got a random update for the Switch 2. It's basically the same content that was the DLC, just kind of reskinned. And then Pokopia, I guess, is a cozy game, sort of. I don't think they're targeting cozy gamers with the Switch 2. I think that there is one game that's cozy for the Switch 2, and it's a popular genre right now.
Yeah. Hello Kitty Island Adventure. Other people are just starting to catch on to the vibe. Like, hey, we can make this too.
I agree with that. I think Rebecca would know, so I'll go with Rebecca's answer. But I do believe that following the smashing, crazy viral hit that Animal Crossing was during COVID, I do think there's been renewed interest in that area, and you see a lot of companies starting to trying to target that.
Yes, but that wasn't the question.
I agree with you. I think you answered the question great. I got nothing more to add.
Nintendo specifically is not with the Switch 2 specifically, but it is something that I think a lot of people are doing because it's so popular right now.
I agree with you. They also had Donkey Kong and Mario Kart and other stuff like that too. I think they're just more trying to be well-rounded and target everyone.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anything else about that?
No, it'll be interesting.
I want a new Animal Crossing, and I want them to add Animal Crossing to the GameCube NSO library.
Anything else, Donnie?
Next question.
Shut the fuck up, Donnie.
I was going to say, I think it'd be interesting to see if Nintendo does cozy things with other games.
That's a good idea.
I guess they're doing that with Yoshi, like XBS said.
I think Yoshi's a cozy game, yeah. I think that would count.
Oh, okay.
It'd be interesting, yeah, see if they're going to try and do more of that, lean into that a bit.
I'm very looking forward to the Wholesome Direct next weekend.
Oh, yeah?
Oh, yeah.
Or it's like 2 weekends from now, I think.
Huh.
Maybe it's part of Summer Games Fest. I don't know. It's June 6th in the morning. Okay, I have an answer for this next question. Crawler wrote in, how come when I kill a random spider in a Zelda game or Tales of Elliot or whatever, they're carrying money? What would they spend it on? Yet when I kill a spider in my basement, it never drops money for me.
I have an answer for this too.
Okay. Do you want to go first or should I go first?
It depends, because mine is not as politically correct as yours.
Okay, go ahead.
The answer to this question, Crawler, is because you're broke. You have homeless spiders staying in your house who have no money. So if you were to get money instead of a better house, maybe spiders would drop a couple dollars.
So Undertale, the game, actually answers this question.
It also called Crawler broke?
They don't call Crawler broke. The spiders in Undertale have a bake sale where they sell donuts, croissants, and other baked goods that you can buy. Yeah, you can buy them from the spider, and if you buy them, you give them your money, and you get the donuts from the spider bake sale. The spider boss later in the game doesn't see you as an enemy, and she's gone. She left the vicinity. So my question to Crawler is, you're killing these spiders when really you should be buying their donuts from their bake sale. And then you won't have a spider problem in your basement.
Yeah, that's true. Killing a small business, Crawler. It's even worse.
I'm glad that me and Josh the Lilac Champion, formerly Josh the Hyrule Laureate, had the same brain cell for that question.
I appreciate that.
So yeah, that's what the spiders are doing, and I think you're approaching it the wrong way, Crawler.
Yes, stop letting homeless spiders in your home.
Buy from their bake sale.
Yeah.
And they'll be nicer to you.
Probably.
Donnie, any contribution?
Nope.
Okay, I am also prepared for the next question.
Oh, we know. We're aware.
Wait, hold on. I'm not ready. Put it back. No, I'm not ready. I told you I would give you a cue.
I thought that was the cue.
No.
I thought the question was the cue.
I didn't even read the question yet. So the question is from Captain Awesome, mainly for me, Forrest Minish, who wants to know why is
not mainly for you. For you.
Okay.
Like it's all for you.
Captain Awesome wants to know why is Dua Lipa a lot nicer than Taylor Swift? And my response to Captain Awesome is, I don't know about other fandoms, but Swifties don't pit women against other women. So I would like to show you Exhibit A.
Here's the graph. Now put it up, Dottie.
Is that the cue?
Put the graph!
Dua Lipa stood up for Taylor Swift's acceptance speech in 2018 and was the only one to do so. So Taylor thanked her by sending her beautiful flowers that matched her dress that year. And I think women supporting women is great, and both Dua Lipa and Taylor Swift do that, and they support each other. So I don't know why your fan base is trying to feud them against each other. I don't know that they're doing that. I've only heard this from you.
Does it say, is this a thing?
No, I don't think so, because
you know what
I think it's just Captain Awesome trying to get a rise out of me, but I am not going to pit Taylor Swift against Dua Lipa over nothing when they clearly support each other. They're both nice.
I bought those exact same flowers for someone.
That's
those
so funny.
Exact same ones.
That's funny.
So
well, Taylor,
I know the price of them.
Taylor Swift bought them for Dua Lipa because she's a nice person.
Yes.
That's all I have to say.
I'm not saying shit. I don't want to get in trouble.
And our final question comes from Murakami, who says, hi, I've never played the DS, and I have decided to buy a 3DS. Any recommendations on games? Also, of the 3DS Special Edition consoles, any favorites? I would like to clarify, he's never played a 3DS in addition to the DS? Is that how you're interpreting that?
Yeah.
That would be, yeah, I think so.
Because I think there's a lot better 3DS games to recommend than DS.
That's what I was going to say. Are we recommending DS and 3DS games, or just
I mean,
DS?
they play it. They play it. If you've got a DS recommendation, I think it's fair to offer.
I have very few DS games to recommend.
Okay, system-wise, I'll start there. System-wise, while everyone else looks up things. Well, first off, it's going to cost you. 3DSs are not cheap, and the special edition ones are in high demand at the moment. My favorites are the Majora's Mask 3DS XL is my favorite. Just the gold and everything, it's perfect.
That's a great one.
I also love the Samus Returns 3DS. I think it's fantastic, metallic red and yellow. That's a great combination. The 2DS, the new 2DS XLs, you've got the Pokemon one that looks like the Pokeball. You've got the Hylian Shield. Those are excellent. But let me give you a cheat code. Who asked the question?
Murakami.
Let me give you a cheat code, Murakami. You can do what I did. You can get yourself a new 3DS, not an XL, just a new 3DS, the base model. Hard to find a little bit, but they come with faceplates. And you can make your own custom 3DS. And while I was on vacation, my 3DS plates did come in. I shared them with the chat. I won't bring them out for the show, but I've got like 30 pairs of 3DS faceplates. And they're licensed ones. You can make your own. You can custom ones. So you can kind of make it whatever you want it to be. That's why I got the one that I did. So those would be my recommendations on hardware. What do you think?
Those are great.
My recommendation is to buy it and then mod it.
Oh, 100%. Yeah.
Don't pay money for, like, spend your money on the console because, like Donnie said, it's going to be expensive. Don't spend money on the games.
Unless they want to create a 3DS games collection. If you want to collect 3DS games, I think that's okay. And they're cheap too, I think, because everyone mods them. Yeah. They're cheaper.
Okay. Can we start with DS games and then we'll move on to 3DS?
I have no DS games to recommend.
I have like 2.
Okay.
Pokemon Black and White, if you're into Pokemon.
Sure.
Pokemon Heart Gold, Soul Silver, if you're into Pokemon.
Mm-hmm. Mario 64 and Diddy Kong Racing.
Yeah. If you don't have a better way to play those, I guess.
Right.
Skip Pokemon Pearl and Diamond and Pearl. Skip that one. Check out Advance Wars.
Nah. Do that on Switch. No.
Yeah, do that on Switch.
There are better ways of doing this.
Yeah, skip Pokemon. Skip Animal Crossing Wild World.
I've never played that one.
All right, time for 3DS.
Now we're talking.
All the Zelda games.
All the Zelda games. Like
Ocarina of Time 3D, Majora's Mask 3D, A Link Between Worlds.
Yeah. All the Zelda games. A Fire Emblem Awakening, Fire Emblem Fates.
Mm-hmm. I agree with that.
I'm waiting for you guys to hop in here. I've got more.
Animal Crossing New Leaf.
Sure.
I'm gonna bring some out of left field.
Okay.
It's hard. It's not probably won't be hard to find. You probably can get a drama. You can find it. Nino Kuni.
Mm-hmm.
Nino Kuni's pretty good on 3DS.
Yeah.
Metroid Samus Returns.
That's a good one.
Mario 3D Land.
Metal Gear Snake Eater.
I'll raise you Resident Evil Revelations.
Oh, that's a good one too.
Can I give a skip Mario Kart 7 and Mario Kart DS?
I don't know about that. No, I disagree. Mario Kart 7 is pretty great. Oh, you know what else is pretty great? Smash Brothers. Quite fantastic. Yeah. Excellent, actually. Smash Brothers on 3DS is way better than it ever had any business ever being. It's essentially feature complete with the Wii U edition, which is insane.
I would say Rhythm Heaven Megamix, but the new Rhythm Heaven is coming out in like a month and a half.
WarioWare Gold.
Oh, that's a good one.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe download Rhythm Heaven to see if you would want to get the Switch version.
Sure.
Because like we said, you're going to get all these games for free.
Mario 3D Land.
If you're a Transformers fan, Transformers Prime is pretty good on 3DS. It's pretty much the Wii U version. It's pretty solid port.
Star Fox 64.
That's a perfect one.
Shovel Knight. Kirby Planet Robobot. Yeah. Pokemon Sun and Moon. My favorite Pokemon.
Ooh, if you're going to do that, get Ultra Sun and Moon, though. Don't waste your time with Sun and Moon. Just get Ultra.
Yep. Concur.
My favorite Pokemon game. Team, I like a lot.
I didn't like that. I've never gotten into those, but again, not the 3DS. Were you here when we were talking about Garrett in the RPG thing?
I think so.
No, he joined later.
So Garrett was in the chat, so I'll bring it up again. I had Sean on PSVG this week to fill in because you were out sick.
Yes.
And he kept referring to the RPG Cave, and I like being like their biggest hater, right? Because they stole Garrett from us. So apparently, Sean was talking about how great their show was, and I was like, "Fuck that! They suck."
Goddamn right.
And he goes, "It's funny. Someone asked them like on their show why they started doing the show. Like, how did you do like a show just about RPGs and everything?" He said that Garrett's answer is that we bullied him so much on this show he had to leave. And I was like, "Yeah, get this shit off our show." So I know he's somewhere in the chat. Where do we got? What is it? What is the Atelier? Is there an Atelier game we're missing out on?
Stop it.
Is there a Persona? Like, what do you got for us? What do you got for us, Garrett?
Hold on, I have a couple more. If you liked WarioWare Gold and you just want a little more, go back to the DS and get WarioWare Touched, because that is one of the best WarioWare games.
I will not be getting that game.
Whoa.
Also,
fucking Pilot Wings.
Pilot Wings good.
Pilot Wings is good. It's so good.
Okay. Since you're getting all of these games for free because you modded your 3DS and you're downloading it, get one of the Nintendog DS games just so that you can get the cultural understanding of what Nintendogs was.
Yes. Persona Q is good. I like Persona Q.
Look how fucking fire this is.
That is nice.
Look at my Snorlax
it's pretty good.
3DS. It's
pretty
so good. Cubone.
It's pretty good.
Halloween Cubone. I need to turn this thing on.
You know what? The Lego games.
Are there any good ones on 3DS? Oh, Lord of the Rings.
I was going to say that one, Lord of the Rings.
My favorite one.
I think the Star Wars ones are pretty good.
One of the few physical copy games I still have with 3DS is my copy of Lego Lord of the Rings. I play it often. I don't know about the other ones, though. I don't know what the other ones are.
The Clone Wars one, Lego Star Wars 3, the Clone Wars is good. Force Awakens is pretty good.
They put that on there.
What's another good Lego game?
Oh, Hyrule Warriors.
Hyrule Warriors is pretty good.
Mario Maker. Captain Toad. Yoshi's Woolly World.
Yeah.
Oh, Yoshi's Woolly World, definitely.
So many.
I'm gonna say Mario Maker probably will not be enjoyable because they've turned off the online.
Yeah, I guess you're right. Unless you've downloaded stuff. I still
yes.
play it, but I have a bunch of stuff
Street Fighter
downloaded.
4 is actually really good on 3DS.
Yeah, it is.
It's
right.
really good. It's impressive.
I know everyone hates Metroid Federation Force. And I guess the eShop's offline, so I don't know if you can download this anymore. But I stand by it. I said it then. I'm going to say it again. I still like Metroid Blast Ball. The game is fun. And for all the people that hate on it, that like Rocket League, you're hypocrites. Same damn game. It's like the same thing. Oh, Streets of Rage. The 3D classics. Did you guys ever play those?
Oh, yeah. I played Streets of Rage.
Sega released arcade versions of their old games with 3D vision enhancements. You can play like Sonic in 3D and I don't know, Golden Axe and all that shit. The only one I ever really enjoyed was Streets of Rage. Streets of Rage in 3D is awesome. Like a game really pops on the 3DS. One of my favorite ways to play it, to be honest with you. There's so many.
Yeah,
what a great system. Castlevania, all of them.
Castlevania's are great.
Mm-hmm. Box Boy. Mm-hmm. Rebecca, I'm sure you did, but in case you didn't, you said Animal Crossing?
New Leaf, not Wild World.
So I was going to ask you, what about Happy Home Designer? Can't see my screen.
I really haven't played a lot of that. Start with New Leaf.
I bought Happy Home Designer, and I got faceplates for it. For Victoria, her being the giant Animal Crossing fan. She did not care about it and dropped it in about a week. Here's the interesting part. Jack picked it up, played it all summer, and loved it.
Wow.
Interesting.
Jack was really into Animal Crossing Happy Home Designer. Never liked Animal Crossing, but he got really into Happy Home Designer for a little
There's
bit.
got to be some kind of gender study on that.
I was wondering, like, it's like a house hunter, like a house flipper kind of thing. If it just kind of scratched that itch.
Yeah.
Sonic All-Stars Racing.
That's a good one.
All right, I got a couple more, and then I'm going to stop because I could do this all day. But these are important. Ironfall, Moon Chronicles.
I remember that one.
Those are two of my favorite kind of indies. Ironfall just came to Switch, and that's like Gears of War if it was a 3DS game. It doesn't feel quite as good on... I mean, it's great on Switch, but it doesn't feel quite as impressive on Switch because it's limited. But boy, on 3DS, it's like the only game like it on 3DS. So if you're looking for a shooter, Moon Chronicles is similar. Moon Chronicles came from Renegade Kid, who did Demented, before they split off with Jules and all that. It's funny, like how... have you guys heard from Jules? Has anybody heard from Jules lately?
No?
Jules
What
who?
is he doing? Watson?
Oh, God. Jules Watson.
Like it felt like during the 3DS days, like they were everywhere. It was like every day we were caring about what Renegade was doing.
He was too busy scamming everybody on Chicken Wiggle.
100%. And that game did finally come out, right?
Yes, like quietly in a totally different, like it's a different game than what the Kickstarter was for.
Was it good? Like
Doubt it.
Did it make it? Because people waited.
I think everybody forgot about it.
It
was like
different jewels.
Hatch Tales. Hatch Tales is what it ended up.
But they did like Mutant Muds and Dementium and Moon Chronicles. Like they had good games for a while.
Dementium was pretty good.
I really like that game. Zeo Drifter is the one that everyone loves, of course.
Hatch Tales ended up getting a 78 on Metacritic.
Okay, so it's not bad. Yeah, it's not bad. You know, happily they finally got it there. Took forever.
But it's a different game. They didn't finally get it there. It's a different game.
But they released something.
I am talking more about like I was never in on Hatch Tales. I was one of the few people in our circles, by the way, because this is like some big Bobby
I have
shit.
Chicken Wiggle on 3DS.
Yeah.
Chicken Wiggle was fun.
Bobby was way into that, and he loved that game, and I did it. I was like, it's fine.
It was fine. I liked it.
Yeah, because him and Bobby were really close, so maybe this swirls for me a little bit more. I just felt like they were more prominent years ago. I felt like they were on the top of mind. Like, what are they doing? And I haven't really thought of them in like a decade. Like I haven't thought of them since like 18. I'm like, I don't know what they're doing. Because they used to make a lot of great games, and then like I feel like they haven't made like a really good game in a long time.
Hatch Tales will see good.
I will never ever believe that quack ever again.
He did a Switch game.
Don't trust him with your money. Do not
give
that man your money.
Mutant Muds Deluxe wasn't too bad.
Don't give that man your money.
Damn, that was going hard in the paint.
I wouldn't give my money no way.
I mean, that's true. But if he made a game that I thought was good, I'd buy it.
Yeah.
I'll be getting my Kickstarter of Mina the Hollower this week.
I was going to ask you if that had arrived yet. Did that come out yet?
This week. It comes out the 29th.
That's correct.
Okay. I'm wondering how that's going to do.
I'm still waiting for my Kickstarter for my.
I saw a preview. I saw a preview. You may have seen it. I was on vacation. I read a preview for about 5 minutes, and I shared it. It wasn't like it didn't make me want to go buy the game. I was like, uh-oh. But I don't remember exactly what it was about. I don't know if I could quickly find it.
I might have saw that same preview of that game.
You may have seen it because I shared it. I was like,
I saw
that
that
doesn't sound good.
Like, this is what y'all were talking about?
I found it. It's from IGN. It says, Mina the Hollower is like Zelda Link's Awakening crossed with Bloodborne. I was like, that's not good. like, I don't want that.
not selling me on that game at all.
And then, so I shared that preview, and Jay said the demo was pretty mid. So I really hope Yacht Club needs it. They need it to hit. So I'm hoping people are going to show up for it. Because that's all they keep talking about is the trouble they're going to be in if Mina doesn't come across. But
yeah, I put in my digital key. I'm getting it on like the Nintendo Switch 2 version.
I hope it's really good. I hope, Rebecca, you to come tell us how great it is.
Yeah.
It's kind of like I would want nothing more than to want the game. It's just not there, and I don't want to try and fake it. You know, my interest just.
Oh, difficulty sliders. Good. I'm gonna put mine on easy.
That's good. Thank you, Josh, for chiming in with that.
Gotta tell you, it's no Kirby.
It's no Kirby. So, yeah, next week you can hear all about Mina the Hollower.
Hopefully, people like it.
Oh, next week I'm gonna be at therapy. I had to change my therapy appointment, so the 31st, my therapy is at 11:45. So, do you want to record at a different time, or do you guys just want to go on without me?
It's up to Delvin. I can.
It's up to you. Don't matter to me. We can go early. We can go later.
Yeah. If you want to do Friday or Saturday night, I should be able to make either one of those.
I think I should be able to do Friday.
If you want to do Sunday night, if you want to just wait until later that day, I could probably do that too.
Yeah.
When I
but
get my therapy.
Schedule is far more open than you guys' so
we would probably be starting right about like 1:00 or so if we did it after.
Oh, that would change. That wouldn't change my day at all. That just means I get to sleep in more.
I would have to adjust some things, but I can make it work.
Delvin, let me know if that's too much. We don't have to do that.
If we're gonna, I will say this: if I could, just because I'm the most open, if we're gonna move it, I would hope to try and move it to a night show. I think night shows are more fun.
People like night shows,
so could we do it Friday or Saturday night, Rebecca?
Friday night works, not Saturday.
Yeah,
not Saturday night. No. So Friday night.
The 29th.
Sure.
Whatever Friday night is.
I'll put down my Mina the Hollower to join.
Yeah, well, you need those first impressions because I'm not going to play it. I need somebody.
Depending on how it is, you might put it down by choice. You're like, oh, like, you know what? Maybe I'll just record Shaq.
I hope it's great. Like, it would be really nice to see it, like, it come out and people are like, it's, you know, like big review numbers and people excited about it. Like, I'm worried that this is like the Dewey Cox moment. They've just been working on like this ballad odyssey for so long. It comes out and people are like, what were y'all doing? It's starting to get a little chicken wiggle.
Yeah, it is.
Don't even say that.
I mean, I'm just saying it's similar. There's similarities there.
That would be if they changed the title to Mouse Tales.
Dude, we clowned Chicken Wiggle for so long.
Years.
I loved that. I very much enjoyed. I was back in the day when I was just teasing Bobby, and then after all it came, but like at some point it just became a mockery of itself. Yeah. It kept being like next month, next year, we're doing it again, and then it wouldn't come. Remember, it's like, guys, we're launching it, and then it delayed again. Like it's never coming out. That was really fun. I'm gonna miss that.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I will have mixtape finished by the next time we meet, so I'll at least talk about my final impressions of that.
That's
maybe
solid.
The beginning of Mina, depending on when we record, and yeah. We'll see you probably Friday night then, Koopalings.
Friday night.
Probably. Friday.
See you then.
Whenever you're ready.
All right. This is Frederick from Fire Emblem Awakening. And I forgot the line already. What?